Hello world, Vod Gobblin927 here, bringing you another deep dive into the internet's favourite chaos. Today we're checking in on Sykkuno and separating hype from reality. Let's get into it. Here's the story of how one Google Doc brought down what looked like the nicest guy on the internet. Sykkuno built his entire brand on being the wholesome, soft-spoken gamer who wouldn't hurt a fly. Now he's facing allegations of serial cheating, manipulation, and targeting smaller female creators. The contrast between his public persona and these accusations tells the whole story. Let's talk about who Sykkuno really is, because that contrast matters. Thomas, his real name, is a 34-year-old American streamer with Chinese and Vietnamese heritage from Los Angeles. Before streaming, he worked as a software developer. He created his Twitch account back in 2011, started with League of Legends content, but didn't stream consistently until April 2019, when Lily Pichu convinced him to take it seriously. Once he committed, his growth exploded. The Among Us craze of 2020 catapulted Sykkuno into streaming stardom. He played regularly with Pokimane, Disguised Toast, Valkyrae, Fuslie, and the entire offline TV crew. He even appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon in 2021 for a charity Among Us stream. This wasn't just some internet personality anymore. He'd achieved mainstream recognition. His YouTube exclusive deal came in May 2022, followed by signing with United Talent Agency that August. When he returned to Twitch in May 2024, he brought 3.9 million Twitch followers, 2.7 million YouTube subscribers, and nearly 3 million combined followers across X and Instagram. His estimated net worth sits between $5 and $7 million. But Sykkuno stood apart from other major streamers in one crucial way. His brand wasn't built on skill or controversy. It was built on kindness. He played the nice guy, the shy guy, the "I have no friends, nobody wants to play with me" character. Viewers connected with him because he seemed authentic in a space drowning in manufactured drama. That carefully crafted persona now faces complete destruction. On April 10, 2026, VTuber HemoMalVT dropped a 32-page Google document that changed everything. With only 11,000 followers on X, she accused Sykkuno of being a serial cheater, liar, and manipulator who uses his status to get what he wants from as many women as possible. More specifically, ones who are smaller or up-and-coming content creators, knowing that he can take advantage of.
The document launched at 9 a.m. and racked up 650,000 views within hours. Within 48 hours, it hit 20 million views. 20 million! HemoMalVT describes herself as an unlicensed nurse bunny VTuber with a modest Twitch following. This David versus Goliath moment had the internet choosing sides immediately. So what exactly did the document reveal? HemoMalVT claims SickoNo followed her on Twitter on Valentine's Day 2026. They had a 2-hour Discord call that same day. By February 16th, just 2 days later, she says the relationship accelerated incredibly fast, with SickoNo allegedly discussing moving in together and raising a cat. She was 19 to 20 years old. He was 34. That 15-year age gap and the rapid escalation caught everyone's attention. Here's where things get really complicated. Throughout all of this, SickoNo allegedly maintained a live-in girlfriend he'd been with since 2021 and living with since 2024. HemoMalVT says she discovered this girlfriend's existence in early April 2026 during a casual conversation with another VTuber named Bao. When HemoMal mentioned her upcoming date with SickoNo, Bao delivered the shocking news. He already had a girlfriend. Bao knew this because SickoNo's girlfriend had contacted her in March 2026 about a tweet thread Bao posted the year before. This led to Bao and her Discord moderator creating a group chat with SickoNo's girlfriend and HemoMal. Screenshots got shared, SickoNo's girlfriend saw them, then left the chat. HemoMal then released a 17-minute recorded phone call where Sykkuno allegedly admitted to cheating on his girlfriend. The most disturbing detail? HemamalVT claims Sykkuno would speak to her in whispers during phone calls because his girlfriend was in the house and he couldn't risk being overheard. HemamalVT wasn't his only alleged victim. The document includes testimony from someone called Elfilea, who claims she maintained an on-and-off relationship with Sykkuno for 5 years without knowing about his girlfriend. According to her account, Sykkuno flew her to Paris for a TFT esports event in 2025, covered her food and hotel expenses, and separately sent her €500 to help with a move. Her statement cuts deep. After 5 years of knowing each other, I had really grown to trust him, only for him to take advantage of me. I feel used and lied to. April 11th brought more accusers forward. An alleged ex-girlfriend named Lena claimed she dated Sykkuno from 2015 to 2019. She said she'd tried warning people about him years ago, but most people didn't believe me and got harassed for it. Lena had actually leaked Twitter DMs back in 2020, claiming the on-stream SickoNo was just a character and that his real personality was fake, toxic, selfish, manipulative, and emotionally abusive. She also called his whole "I'm so lonely, nobody wants to play with me" persona a complete lie.
It's sad. It's sad. It's disappointing. It's sad. And I think that's really all I'm comfortable talking about. Right? If and when Sykkuno makes a statement, you guys can hear from him.
Another person, Yu, said SickoNo followed her and initiated contact in February when she was around 18. She said she clocked him and started ignoring his advances. Someone named Nami described an alleged encounter where SickoNo grabbed me by the waist and pulled me in against his body and asked in a flirty tone, "So, do you want something?" Additional creators named Powdery, Daffert, and Kayari all shared their own accounts or supporting statements. Alright, let me know in the comments your thoughts on Sykkuno thus far. Drop a like and share your thoughts on the video. I appreciate the words and read them all. Okay everyone, let's get back to it. The community response split down predictable lines. Valkyra, one of SickoNo's closest collaborators, initially tweeted that the situation was disappointing. Then she backtracked, saying, "I should not have tweeted that I was disappointed. I'm sure I've also been disappointing to a lot of my friends as well." That reversal raised questions everywhere. Meanwhile, XQC went live and completely rejected the allegations. He dismissed the Predator claims as Me Too BS and argued the women had no proof, no receipts. He specifically challenged the word predatory, saying, "Predatory is insane, dude," and complaining that the term gets thrown around carelessly. He also argued that these women couldn't claim victim status or call him manipulative after repeatedly accepting his money. Most of the internet sits somewhere in the middle. Many people think Predator goes too far, viewing this as bad behavior rather than something cancellation-worthy, especially compared to worse cases in streaming history. Others point to the sheer number of women coming forward, the consistent pattern of behavior, and the recorded admission of cheating as evidence that can't be ignored. Old content started resurfacing with new context. A clip of Pokimane casually mentioning how Sykkuno would frequently reply to her Instagram stories in a way that seemed spontaneous but persistent gained new significance. A resurfaced clip of SickoNo joking about not wanting to marry someone with mental problems now gets viewed through a completely different lens. As of April 13th, 2026, SickoNo has maintained complete silence. No statement, no tweet, no stream. While his silence might reflect legal advice, it's allowing others to control the narrative entirely. This story matters beyond one streamer's personal drama imploding. It forces us to confront the possibility that the persona millions trusted, the wholesome guy in a toxic world, might have been the most carefully constructed performance of them all. The nice guy image that built his empire could be exactly what destroys it. It's been Vod Gobblin927. Until next time, peace.
That's it. Like,
What's it?
probably never talking again.
You and me?